Hi Spike Dragons, I am here today to do my fall TBR. Now I am going to do a graphic in my bullet journal because I think that just helps me visually a little bit better. But I do want to kind of break this up into ebooks that are coming out or books that came out that I am excited for, special editions, sequels, and Comic-Con arcs. I don't know how long that category is going to be, but it's going to be a pretty impressive list. But I really do want to make two goals for the second half of the year. Catch up on some series and also read some more NetGalley arcs because my number is pretty abysmal. So yeah, let's get into it. The first book I really do want to read is The Executioner Tree by Susan Dennard. I have fallen off so far on this author, but she's used to be one of my favorites and I just haven't read it. So I'm going to attach a photo of that one here. It comes out, I think, in November. Supernatural mystery, and I have looked for books in the past. I really need to get back to the Witchland series, which I fell off of. So yeah, I also want to read Break Wide the Sea by Sarah Holland. This is a seafaring book. It comes out in November. I got a physical arc at ALA, so that is high on my TBR. So I will attach a photo of that one here. And another cozy fantasy that just came out, I think I'm getting a copy of this from Locked Library, is Cat Dragon by Samantha Birch. I will have attached a photo of that here. I am not going to do summaries because I don't really know anything about most of these books, but these are the ones that have piqued my interest, so I'm going to attach a photo of that here. And I have a couple of romances on here. I have Falling Like Leaves by Misty Williams, I think. I will attach a photo of that, but it's a YA contemporary with fall vibes. So we'll probably try to get the audiobook of this from my library, but I do have a physical copy as well, but I will attach a photo of that here. And we are heading into fall season and I want to read The Last Vampire. I really want to read some more supernatural books. I tend to do that in November, like September and October. So yeah, I'm very excited for that. So that's the photo of that one here. And then the next couple of books are just books that have been on my NetGalley. I've had them for a while. They're coming out soon, but they just haven't got read yet. And I want to make this a goal for myself to read it or be done with it. So yeah, the next one is The Undercutting of Adam and Rosie by Megan Bannon. This is the third companion book in that series. I got my Fairly edition, so I will attach a photo of that one here. And then we also have Wild Reverence by Rebecca Ross, which I think I'm gonna love. I still need to finish listening to oh my god, I can't think of the name of it. The one with the gods that I didn't like. Divine Rivals. I have to read book 2 in that series before I can read Wild Reverence, but I think I'm gonna love Wild Reverence because it didn't have enough gods for me, the other series. And then so I will attach a photo of that at some point. If I don't, I'll attach it at some point. And the next one I'm so excited for, and that is Princess Knight by Kate Jacobs. I will attach a photo of that one here. Now, I'll be a little bit honest. I know her. I run into her at the cons all the time. She's super sweet. But she cosplays as Belle. If you've ever seen my videos, she's the one that in her fancy cosplay. But she wrote a book. It's coming out in October. It got pushed until the later half of the year. I'm really excited to read this. I have an e-arc. I'm supposed to be getting a physical copy in the mail, but I know she's been having some health issues, so I don't know if I'm going to get it anytime soon. But I do really, really want to read it, so I'm really hopeful that I do get a copy of that one. But yeah, that one is definitely one that I'm really excited for. And I also really do want to get around to The Thrashers by Julie Soto, which is an e-arc and an audiobook arc that I got from LibriVox that I really do want to read. I will probably listen to this when I'm grading because it's a very, very quick. Someone says more of a contemporary book and less of a thriller, but I will attach a photo of that here. To help me with my fall vibes, I have Hit Me With Your Best Charm by Lily Vale, and this is a witchy paranormal book, and I'm really excited for that, so let me attach that here. This category you guys are going to see is my special editions that I think are perfect for fall, so let's get into that. I do have a couple of special editions that I would like to get to, and these just scream fall vibes to me. They may not all be fall themed. but they do definitely have vibes. So I want to read The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig. This is more of a romantasy, but I have heard really, really good things about it, so I would like to add this to my TBR. I also would like to read Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil by V.E. Schwab. This is another one that I really do want to read, and maybe like a weekend project, because I really struggle to take my special editions like out of my house because they are so pretty. Another one is The Glittering Edge by Alison Valeri. I actually haven't heard anyone talk about this one, but my edition is so pretty, so I would like to tackle this one. And then here is a relatively new one, Forgery of Fate by Elizabeth Lim. Probably doesn't have a ton of spooky vibes, but I do want to read this one, and I do like this cover. And then another, like a little bit of an older one, but definitely does give me fall vibes, is Bonesmith by Nikki Paul Prado. And I really do want to read this. I also do have access to the sequel as well. So those are some books that, like, special editions that I would like to make a priority in the second half of, you know, in the fall. And yeah, my goal is to finish these books by the time we get to like December, but we will see. But yeah, so now let's get into some books that I got relatively recently that I think have fall vibes. And if you disagree, you could tell me in the comments and maybe I'll change them. But these are books that scream fall, whether it's cover, title, vibes, I have no idea. But yeah, let's get into those next. Okay, so here are some books that I did wind up acquiring relatively recently that do have fall vibes. So let's get around to The Ancient Witch's Guide to Modern Dating. I will probably try to get the audiobook for this one, to be honest, but I did like the edges, so that's why I picked it up. The Beautiful Maddening by Shara Onshore is another super short book, but this is another like mystery thriller that has like a fall tint to it, and I really have liked her writings the best. I also want to get to The Grimoire Grammar School Parent-Teacher Association by Caitlin Rorix. I am going to see if I can get the audiobook for this one. I don't even know what this book's about, but this cover is just too cute to not have in my collection, so I got it. I also found out about a fantasy mystery from Leandra from TBR0. I'll link her, but I'm sure you know who she is. I got The Palace of Lost Memories. She was reading this during Battle of the Booktubers, and it seemed right up my alley, so I decided to pick this one off of Pingo. And then I also have In the Veins of the Drowning by Kayla Cassidy. This is a book that I saw at ALA, but they didn't have copies, and it's a romantasy that's sort of new. And then one of my Ireland books, A Treachery of Swans by A.B. Pornack. A Forbidden Magic, An Enchanted Lake, and A Love About to Take Flight. So this is another one that I would like to read. So the last couple of books you're going to see are some books from ALA that I have not read yet, but I hope to. And the books for these are going to focus on fall vibes. So yeah, let's get into that next. So these were just some books that I am going to stick on here, but I already went over these. Falling Like Leaves by Misty Williams is an arc that's in another section because I do have an e-arc of it. And also another one that I do have an e-arc is Break Wide the Sea by Sarah Holland. So these I'm just going to put on that shelf so I remember that they exist. And then here are just some books that give me fall vibes. The River Drags Her Down by Junie Young. And this is a chilling, compulsory exploration of sisterhood, loss, and reverence. It comes out in October. This is by that one. I also have The Rectioners by Catherine S. Allen. A young Victorian woman utterly unleashes a monster into being in this gothic tale of medical mystery and sinister suspense. Perfect for fans of A Study in Drowning and Anatomy. I really do like Study in Drowning. And then we have A Land So Wide by Erin A. Craig, which I really am excited for this one. I have liked all of her books. And then we have I Killed the King by Rebecca Minks and Andrea Hanna, which is a fantasy murder mystery, which I really do want to read soon. And then we have Immortal Consequences, which has to do with a school in the afterlife. So yeah, that is all the books. I really am going to try to do a challenge vlog in like the second half of the September and October to kind of make a dent in these books. But let me know in the comments if there's any books you think I should add to this. These are mostly my physical books with a couple of ebooks tossed in. So let me know in the comments what is on your fall TBR. I would love to know, and I'll talk to you guys soon.